Well, it's definitely not the most heavy legendary. Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y. In the last episode, we made our way deeper into the Team Flare Secret HQ, and we got into the legendary Pokemon room, had 4 Pokemon battles, all sped up in a row, and then we caught the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. In only 3 attempts because I kept killing it, and only 2 Pokeballs actually, Ultra Balls, so yep. That is about it. But we are going to be saying no to a nickname, and we're going to be going out of this little area. Well, we call it the legendary, that's what I'm trying to say. Add Yveltal, okay, I do not want to add him to the party. Okay, that is what I wanted, because I do not want him to the party, because I feel like, for this next thing coming up, having a legendary in, like, the front slot, or in any of your slots, could be a little bit of an overpower. What a relief, now they can't use the ultimate weapon. You're amazing, Juddle. A legendary Pokemon wanting to be your friend like that. It's unbelievable. What a startling development. I never would have thought you were really a chosen one. Who is that? Oh my goodness, Lysandre. What is with this fashion statement? So this is the mighty Yveltal. I expected more from a Pokemon. Called a legend. You desire help from people. You need help from a human. What's going on with that outfit? Is that really you, Lysandre? Oh, whatever. Juddle already beat you. What are you doing here? For me, victory is using the ultimate weapon. In order to do that, I need to reclaim the legendary Pokemon's power and send it to that weapon once again. I'll be taking the legendary Pokemon back now. This time, I won't lose. I, too, shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you researched during your travels. And now, the third and final fight with our main man, Lysandre. Look at that guy. He has a whole bunch of crap on his body, but still the same Pokemon. We have Mienshao right here, which, oh, that is actually really good. Are all our Pokemon actually healed up? Because that'd be really helpful, because Auroros was dead. Oh, they actually are all healed up. That is really good. I was afraid I'd be going into this fight without being healed up. Now, we probably could have done this fight in the last episode, but I wanted to be kind of careful. So now, let's go to Mr. Fairy, because in the last few episodes, I made the stupid decision of thinking that this Pokemon would be good with P-Dart in low sweep, but for some reason I forgot that it's part fighting. I don't know why. But we are going with Mr. Fairy, so we can use Psychic after we get high jump kicked, I guess. There we go. Now, let's use a Psychic. We could use Future Sight, but I just want to get this battle done as fast as we can, and hopefully not die, because Acrobatics actually did a good amount. But okay, Psychic should be able to one-hit KO this Pokemon. That is what I thought, because Mienshao hasn't changed much since we battled the last time. Now, what do we have here? Okay, well, we have Incinerate growing a level, and we have Frogqua growing a level. Any more? Any more takers? No? Okay. Honchkrow. Yep, this is exactly what I wanted, because I can still use Mr. Fairy, because Mr. Fairy can be used on most of the Pokemon here. Unless, okay, Honchkrow was not faster, and Honchkrow is now dead. Okay, but now, this next Pokemon here. Well, actually, I don't even know if it's the next Pokemon. He might switch out to another Pokemon where I'm going to switch out Pokemon anyways. Okay, now who is next? Oh, Pyroar. Yep, we do want to switch Pokemon out for this one for Frogqua, because Frogqua has the water-type abilities of fire extinguishing. Because he is a big fire extinguisher, if you didn't know that already. Because he can use the fire extinguisher pretty well, or he actually just is able to use Water Pledge on a fire-type Pokemon. Kind of like this here. And then, we've one-hit KO'd basically his first 3 Pokemon already, okay. Not really that much of a challenge, but ooh, P-Dart's getting really high. Oh, Belch. That is actually a really good move. Yes, I do want to forget a move for Belch. If you want to know, Belch is a 120 power poison-type move. Now, I'm not going to get rid of Poison Jab. Let's get rid of, actually, how's Sludge Bomb? I haven't used Sludge Bomb, and I'd rather use Poison Jab, so we're going to forget Sludge Bomb. Partially because Poison Jab is actually the better move that we could have, because P-Dart is Adamant Nature, and he has really good physical attack, so that is why we've probably killed a lot of our Pokemon. I mean, a lot of other Pokemon, but okay, Gyarados. Now, what I want to do now is I actually want to switch to Schmamkid, and Schmamkid has 222 HP. That is just a weird number to go. Like, look at it. 222 HP. Okay, now, Gyarados. You might be thinking, Jordan, why are you sending out a grass type to fight Gyarados? Well, we are just going to be going here and using Leaf Blade. But, first things first. Yep, he has the Mega Evolution to Mega Gyarados, which is Water Dark type, meaning that he actually has more weaknesses now than when he started. So that means we'll be able to use a Grass type move, and it'll be super effective. Not as much as I thought it would do, but we'll see if we can survive with Schmamkid. Now, I probably could have still used an Electric type move, because he is still weak to Electric, but it seems like we will be able to get out yet another Leaf Blade. It might be a little stupid, but we might actually, if we are lucky, be able to kill it with a Leaf Blade here. No, we are not. Okay. And it seems like well, at least Schmamkid is going to be fainted by an Outrage, unless it gets really lucky. Okay, Schmamkid is fainted. Sorry, buddy. I know, I just wanted to get a Leaf Blade out, but we kind of don't have much we can do. Actually, I'm going to end this with Incinerate. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna end it with Peter. I was thinking like, oh, I'll like Mega Evolve Incinerate, but that might actually be a really bad move. Okay, now I don't know if you have any healing type moves. Okay, can't. Oh, wait, what? Peter hasn't eaten any held berries. Okay, I don't know what it means by that. Oh, I get what it means. Okay. Belch is a move that I guess you have to eat something so you can throw up to use. Okay, that is something I did not know, but it seems like Low Sweep actually did it because he's weak to fighting, I guess. But now, ooh, Ice Beam. How much does Ice Beam do? I believe it's a good amount. Okay, Ice Beam compared to Aurora Beam, which is 65, yeah. We're gonna get rid of Aurora Beam, because Ice Beam is basically the better version of Aurora Beam. I'm just kind of sad that I didn't learn it until just now, okay. But now, we have defeated Lysandre for the third and final time. Oh, he is mad. It's over. Fools with no vision will continue to befoul this beautiful world. They will go on until the only thing left to do is squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. Yeah, I love that pose. 10,000 Poké-Dollars. We got that Mulan, baby. Whoa! No, what I think, even if there's only a little bit of something, it's still best to share it. Even if you manage to use Mega Evolution, that's because Gyarados shared its power with you, didn't it? And not just Gyarados, but your other Pokemon too. ... The legendary Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You don't have to worry about the future all by yourself. I think everyone should work together to make a better, beautiful world. If that were ever possible, all wars would have ended long ago. I can only see one future. One where selfish, foolish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. It's a tragic future. The original purpose of this device was to bring a Pokemon back to life, but the ancient king transformed it into this ultimate weapon. When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power, that had been sent to the ultimate weapon. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use at once. Jordan, Sycamore's pupil, the ultimate weapon is a flower that blooms to no avail, just like me. But this ends here. I will show you what its remaining power can do. Jordan, Shauna, let's get out of here. What is he gonna do? I actually forgot this part. What is he gonna do? Well, I guess the remaining power made it go away. And now it looks like we are out in Geosenge Town again, because I know where that music comes from anywhere. Now let's see what we have here. Phew, I'm so glad you're all safe. I really respect the courage and kindness all of you showed. Thank you, we're all fine. Are you guys okay, Tierno? Yep, as you can see, we're doing great, thanks for asking. We worked together to save the Pokemon connected to the stones on Route 10. I mostly left battling with the Team Flare to Cena and Dexio, though. Who are the Cena and Dexio you speak of? We're the masked heroes. Don't worry about it, Tierno. We're all doing the best we could to stop Team Flare's plans. Oh, we have a little bit of news for y'all. We managed to destroy the machine in Lysandre's lab that was spying on people's holocaster transmissions. So, we won't have to deal with Team Flare anymore? Now I can go back to filling up my Pokédex? So, It's finally over, right? We can go back to our adventure, right? Let's go back to Anastar City and start over from where we left off. Yep. And, well, let's see what we have here. Thank you, Juddle. I have so much respect for you as a friend. It's because I respect you that I want to beat you in a battle as your rival. I really mean it. And now, we are done with the legendary stuff. Except we have a little thing here. A long, long time ago. A very long time ago. The man made an ultimate weapon. Using it required the life force of many Pokemon. The Pokemon granted eternal life learned this. The resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day after day passed, but they were never meet. They were never to meet. Eventually, he became a mere shell of a man condemned to wander forever by the light of the weapon. And a Pokemon that also wanders eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? And there is Az. But now, we are done with this little area. So, first, let's just check our Pokemon, because I believe we do have some fainted. Yep, we do. We have not healed yet. So we are going to be going into the Pokemon Center and healing. I am basically going to be talking over this because I can, basically. And now, going into this Pokemon Center, just go here, okay, yes, 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 I want money. Actually, I don't want money. I want free healthcare, because I'm healing all my Pokemon, and it's free. Yeah, okay, now, how am I doing on items before I leave the Pokemon Center? Pokemon Center, okay, how am I doing? Hyper Potions, 15 of them. 2 full restores, max revives, rare candy, calcium, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I am perfectly fine with these things. But now, we are to head back to Anastar City because we are done with all the stuff we have to do in Geosenge Town with the legendaries and all that jazz. So, let's use our flying-type Pokemon Incinerate as his great self and fly all the way back. Because basically what happened here, we're in Geosenge Town, all the way on the west. We have to fly all the way back to the east side of Kalos to go to Anastar City. Because, yeah, you don't want to walk to Anastar City from here. It'd take a little while. You know, just saying. Okay. But in Anastar City, there should be a few things. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Anastar City, well, it seems like what we want to do now is we actually want to head down on this route. Well, first we're going to get a holo clip. I knew something had to have happened here, or else we wouldn't know what to do, because it just said go to Anastar City. Sycamore. Oh no, do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you face to face. Let's meet in Couriway Town. Yep, that is the next town, but it is not... Well, we have to go through a route before we can get to Couriway Town. So, let's go down this route, and let's start the route. We are not going to be making it through the whole route, but let's talk to here. Greetings, sir. This is the gate to Route 18. Route 18, let's go through. The construction seems like it's done, and now we are on Valley Entrant Way, or however the heck you want to pronounce it. Now, Pokemon battle? Nope. Roads of Rock, Roads of Steel, here we walk, happy feel. Or happy we feel, I guess. But now, I get to use a Max Repel again, because I don't want to run into any Pokemon while going through these routes. And I always forget. I'm always in the medicine cabinet whenever I'm looking for a Max Repel, so that is a bad habit of mine, because I always think it's in the medicine cabinet. No, it is in the items pocket, because it's kind of like a medicine a little bit. But anything over here? Well, it seems like there is a big bridge over here, and it looks like there is a thing over here. Now, what we have over here, actually, I just thought of this. Over here is something we're going to have to deal with later, but right now we cannot go into it. When it comes to climbing, you can ascend or descend. Which do you prefer? Well, one thing I can say right now, I did not know Stunfisk knew Revenge, so that is something, and oh god, my screen did not focus there for a second. I'm wondering, like, what the heck happened? Okay, Hyper Potion. Because I did not know they knew Revenge, so I was attacked by a 120 base power attack. Good you know I used to have Revenge on my little Pokemon before. Excuse me. But now, let's continue going down here, because I believe we need to go down here, or at least I think we do. And if not, we are going to be going into Couriway Town, which I thought we were on actually a different route than we actually were. But first, I want to check a few trainers here, because I believe I do get a few battles here. Oh no, I'm late. Oh no, watch out, watch out. Oh my god. I just wanted to use P-Dart for that battle, but it did not work. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's one other battle I want to do, which I believe she will have fighting types, so I'm going to be sending out Mr. Fairy for the front. But, oh my Jesus. Just that fight. I switched out to P-Dart. Grand Bull used Roar. Switched out to P-Dart again. Grand Bull used Roar again. So I was just like, oh crap, I really don't care anymore. I'm just going to be going through this fight no matter what it takes. Aren't Pokemon moves just the coolest? I really wish I could use them. That is all the fights I'm going to be taking on this route for now. If there are any other fights I find, I might show them in other episodes after we get something done what we're going to be doing in this episode. So yeah, and I forgot I need to go down here. I was like, oh, I need to avoid all the grasses. Well, now I need to put another Max Repel because I would have had to avoid the grass if I didn't do that. But now we are in Couriway Town, and this has the same music as another town. What is it? I think it's the town with the Royal Palace or something, but it has the same exact music. And how are my Pokemon doing? Do any of them need healing? Not really, so we're just going to keep them the way they are. But now, going here, there is a certain somebody we need to see. Remember, we have Professor Sycamore somewhere around here, but I believe he is down here. Yep, he is. Hello. A little bit late there, but... Or actually, he was above us. He just came down here. I have to apologize to you about Lysandre. I'm very sorry for the trouble he caused. And I'd also like to thank you. I'm sincerely grateful for what you did for all of the Pokemon and people of this world. And by stopping Team Flare, you also saved Lysandre. I always knew that he desired a beautiful world. And maybe someday the population of people and Pokemon will actually increase to where resources become very scarce. If someone acts out of greed in such a world, surely some will go without. If all living things keep acting that way, there will be nothing left at all in the end. Why? There won't be anything even... Well, Jesus Christ, I can't read. To steal, will there? But what I really wanted was for him to put his ego aside and lead everything to greater heights. I never had this discussion with him, though. I'm particularly responsible for this. So I'm whatever. Well, enough of that, Jordan. I want you and your Pokemon to take everything you learned from your journey and hit me with your very best shot. Yep, we have a battle with Lysandre, which actually has the regular trainer battle music. That's different, okay. So I guess we're going to be going against this guy with the regular trainer battle music, and he starts out with a Venusaur. So now for Venusaur, I have no idea what I want to use against you. But actually, no, I do know what I want to use against Venusaur. I want to go to my Pokemon, and I want to be able to use a Charizard, because that'd be perfect against the Venusaur. Now, in these games, I never used a Venusaur. If you want to know, the starter I picked for when I first played through the game was actually Blastoise, because Blastoise is personally my favorite out of the original Kanto starters, but it's just my opinion, basically. Now, because I don't think we need to Mega Evolve to kill it with a Flamethrower, yep, that's what I thought, I did not Mega Evolve. Even though Mega Evolution doesn't have, like, a limit or anything, I still am always very scarce about Mega Evolution. Now Blastoise, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to switch Pokemon for this one. I could go back to Mr. Fairy, but I'm gonna be going to Schmamkid, because a lot of the Pokemon that are water I usually do is Mr. Fairy on, but Schmamkid should be able to do pretty good damage against Blastoise, because Blastoise is only pure water. So guess what, Blastoise? We're going to be using Leaf Blade. I could use Horn Leech, but there is no HP I need to heal. But now, is Leaf Blade going to kill it? That is what I thought. Okay. I was actually kind of worried about if Leaf Blade would actually knock it out or whatever. But now, does he actually have a Charizard? I don't know, but speaking of Charizard, Incinerate leveled up. And yeah, speaking of other water types, yep, he actually does have a Charizard. Well, I guess you're going to be switching Pokemon to Frogwa then, because we need a Pokemon that can do good, that can kill it with water types. Luckily, this is the last episode I'm recording in this session, because I've noticed that my speech just hasn't been the best in these last few episodes, or meaning the last 2 episodes. So now let's just use Water Pledge. I'm pretty sure Water Pledge will take the Charizard out, unless he has really good You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Really? He has like 1 HP left. I'm just going to use Water Shuriken, which now I know it's called Shuriken, not Shuriken. So that is something. So yeah, Water Shuriken. But now, I'm pretty sure that is it for Sycamore, because I believe he only has the 3 starters. Oh god, Petart's 59, jeez. And Mr. Fair, oh my god, okay. One thing I don't like is all the level ups I get, but Professor Sycamore is done. But not like levels and just the level ups I've been getting. Like, I like the levels I'm getting stronger in, whatever, but I'm not a big fan of all the levels going up at once, so I have to keep pressing A through it when I just want to keep going through the battle. The strength you found is simply marvelous, and you truly love and trust your Pokemon. Jordan, a treasure of mine is hidden in this town. If you'd like, try to find it. Well, I'll be off then. I have many preparations I must attend to. I have a little surprise planned for all of you to thank you for fighting Team Flare and saving Kalos. That little thing will come up a little bit later, but now, going down here, it seems like we are still in Couriway Town. But where in Couriway Town can we go to find the surprise? I actually do not know. But actually, no, I believe there is an item up here. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe there is an item around here. Yep, right there. What is this? Well, we have a max potion here. I don't know if that's what he was calling, but maybe off screen I will look to see if what he has mentioned is around here, because it could have just been the max potion, actually, but I have to say, that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y. We kind of started the episode with battling Lysandre, then we kind of went on to this area because I needed to, like, extend the episode a little bit, because the episode would have been really short then. So, in the next episode, I'll either find out what he is talking about, which might be this thing right here, I'm not so sure. Well, okay, TM for U-turn here. Okay, well, we get U-turn, that might be something he was talking about, but anyways, in the next episode, we're going to be continuing on with our adventure and trying to head to the 8th gym. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later, and goodbye.